All right, welcome to Torero Stadium here on the campus of the University of San Diego. We have got a boys Division III CIF soccer final for you between Point Loma High School and University City High School. Point Loma wearing the all-black jerseys will be defending the goal to our right. University City in the white jerseys and navy shorts. White Sox defending the goal to our left. Point Loma to kick off. I'll give you the starting lineups here. Number 14, Matt Morera, really the lone forward for Point Loma. They play a 4-5-1. Sammy Toko, Eric Lafon, numbers 9 and 13 up top. That's Roberto Osuna, the left midfielder. Andrew Garcia and Zay Garcia are the other two midfielders for Point Loma. Some tough tackling there. There's Zay Garcia holding it up, laying it off. The back four, Aaron Smith, Kevin Hicks, Grant De Silva, and Chris Wilson, with Oscar Martinez in the goal. Chance here, Morera, edge of the box, his shot blocked, and the first good chance in a corner kick for Point Loma. So Toko to take the corner. He drives it into the near post, and it's cleared out. Number 15, McLean. He and number 5, Bush, are playing up front there, the starters for University City. Sawyer, Dennis Alvarado, Scott Meslin, and Taylor Giffen, the starting midfield. Scott Meslin, number 4, the captain who has led the Centurions to a 14-3-4 record this year, coming out of the very tough Western League. And the back four for University City, Bobby Vorolado, Christian Lascano, Joel Haywood, and Jeremy Lorang. And that's Edgar Hakome, the goalkeeper, making the easy save. His punt up across midfield. Headed down and taken by Toko. Toko with it, still running, and it's knocked out of bounds. Toko all alone in the corner. He's got some support. Andrew Garcia over there to help him out, and Toko's going to leave it for Garcia. Oh, and a shot from near very close in. Morera at the near post, unable to ram it home. Nice little bit of trickery by the Andrew Garcia as he waltzed down the end line and found Morera right in front of the goal. It's a cool night here at USD. You see gloves on some of the players, long sleeves under some of those white jerseys. Bit of jostling, but again, it's Garcia over there on the far side. No, and he's fouled hard by Jonathan Sawyer. And a free kick coming up for the Pointers. They play quickly. Toko onside, his cross blocked, and a throw in. And Point Loma putting on all the pressure right now. The Centurions unable to get out of their own end. Point Loma, the surprise team in Division III. They were seeded number 10. They had to beat the number 2 Saints team and number 3 Crawford team to get here. Their overall record just 17-10. Meslin clears it out, and it'll be a corner kick. But the Pointers off to a fast start, and they look very good so far. A couple extra players sneaking forward. The short corner. Da Silva bends it in at the near post, and it's just wide into the side netting. So Lorang to take this. Here's Meslin slipping it through. That's McLean. Oh, and the goalkeeper's out, and that's going to go just wide. Oh, my. What a chance that may have been. And excuse me, that was Andrew Birch. And Meslin, the senior who is on his way to Gonzaga next year, opening up the Point Loma defense for the first real chance for the Centurions. Point Loma playing it on the ground, out of the back to Silva. Toko tries to control it. Sawyer pokes it away. Giffen has his pass intercepted, and Meslin's fouled hard. Number 10, Aaron Smith, with a hard tackle on Meslin. And Meslin gets up, shakes it off. Lorang driving it at the goal. And a goalkeeper knocked down, no call. And now we've got a foul behind the play. Now, Oscar Martinez really knocked around as he went for that ball, but he didn't come real strong for it, and the referee letting things play here early on. And Martinez pleading his case, but I don't think he's going to get a lot of help. Wilson driving it across the field. McLean can't keep it, and Point Loma will start over again in its own end. So University City starting to put a couple of things together. And a foul from behind, yes. Alvarado committing the foul. Wilson switching the field, and a poorly hit ball. And Meslin decides to back off of him. Garcia checks in. And a throw in for Point Loma there. Lafon doing a nice job. Lafon's a little guy, but he's a very skillful player. Nice first touch, as you see right there. Da Silva. Garcia now. Garcia showing some speed and some strength. And what do we got? A corner kick? Yes. Wow. Andrew Garcia just powering down the right wing. He has given University City fits so far. Let's see if they make some tactical change here to contain him. Driven across. And Hakome makes the easy save. Hakome's punt not quite to midfield and headed down strongly by Hicks. Sawyer showing some nice control. He plays McLean in. Oh, McLean finds Birch. Turns it onto his right foot. The shot was blocked. There's another deflection. This shot, and this time it's good. And that's number 9, Jonathan Sawyer, who buries it off the deflection. University City relentless around the goal, and the Centurions take a 1-0 lead. Well, up until now, most of the pressure has been put on by Point Loma. But the Centurions show why they're 14-3-4 on the year. And head coach Eric Anderson has them looking for a Division III CIF title.
Centurions lead 1-0.
Meslin racing at the defense. Steps around one tackle. With his left foot, he tried to bend it in the upper corner. And maybe a low blast would have done better, but he has given notice. Boy, the Centurions have roared back, not only taking a 1-0 lead, but seemingly taking control of this game. And we've got a substitution right now. Roberto Orsuna is going to go off, and he's going to be replaced by Marcos Becerra, number 18. Hicks plays it short to De Silva. Garcia. Smith back to De Silva. Toko can't keep it. No, he doesn't need to. That ball was off a Centurion player. Let's see if the Pointers can get back on track. Their train got derailed just a few moments ago by a Jonathan Sawyer goal. Oh, and a tough tackle by Toko, and Sawyer earns his team the free kick. Lorang, is he going to change fields? Yes, he is. Smart move. Lascano. Sawyer and De Silva fighting for the ball. De Silva up with it. Still with it. Tackled away, and referee says play on. Birch to McLean. McLean still with it. Finds Meslin. Lascano. Lafon. Oh, nice bit of skill there. Finds Toko. He's got Morera here, and it's cut out, but Garcia ends up with it. Andrew Garcia stepping over. Tries to take a shot. Is it going to go out? And a goalkeeper, Hakome, chases down the loose ball. De Silva taking it. And his first touch let him down. Smith over to Wilson. Here to Becerra. Wilson cuts that ball out as Haywood tried to play it up the line. Now it's Lascano. And we'll have a substitution, yes. Sawyer's going to come out. You know, he asked for it a minute ago. He looked like he was shaken up. And Jaime Beacom comes on. Jaime's going to play over on the left side. Big, tall, lanky player. Hell headed straight up into the air, and Wilson would like another crack at that. And that's the chance Wilson wanted. Morera. Lascano finds Haywood. And a foul well after the play. Yeah. Lascano knocked to the ground behind the play, and the referee very alert to what's going on behind him. Lorang. He'll switch fields again. He finds Bobby Vodolato. Vodolato, the Giffen. Alvarado around the corner. He turns, he shoots to the far post and just misses. Oh my. It was tipped, however, and it's a good thing Martinez got a piece of that. I think that was headed to the upper corner. So a corner kick coming up for the Centurions. And Sawyer's off the field, and I don't think anybody knows who's supposed to take this corner kick. Alvarado's going to come off. Sawyer will come back on. And it looks like he's going to run straight over to the other corner. Take this. Well, the Centurions back on their heels for the first couple of minutes, but boy, the game changed. And it's Sawyer's goal that has them in the lead 1-0. We're 15 minutes into the Boys Division III CIF San Diego Section Final. The Centurions of University City leading the Pointers of Point Loma High. 1-0. Haywood finds his man. Good tackle there by Toko. And he steps through a couple of tackles. Oh, and another one. Garcia. There's a good hard tackle again. Now, it's Lafon with it. The little man. And he puts Morero in. It's one-on-one with the keeper. He chips the keeper far post. Oh my, just misses. Oh, Matt Morera nearly tied this match up. And another substitution.
Coming into the contest for Point Loma, number 3, Felipe Gonzalez.
Felipe Gonzalez comes in. He replaces number 7, Zay Garcia, who's had a rough start here. Hasn't had a lot of touches, and with him being the center midfielder, they need him to do more. Birch to McLean. Number 9, Sawyer. McLean finds Meslin. Oh, he puts one player on his backside. Now finds McLean again. It's Andrew Garcia. He wants Morera to check into him. Oh, he thought somebody was running and they weren't. Strong header and whoop, over Haywood's head. Lorang can't get on the end of it either. Oh, and Lafon cuts it back, but Haywood's there. Right down the middle for Haywood. Oh, they had him too. Oh, McLean couldn't get Birch on sides. Birch was trying to come back. McLean knocked in the corner for him. Throwing for the Pointers. Meslin gets to it first. Morera gets it. Garcia just pounds it forward. And Hakome, a couple of yards out of his box, playing with his feet nicely. Smith doesn't win the header, and Meslin ends up with it. He's got a man in. Oh! Birch would love to have another shot at that. He was really all alone with the keeper and couldn't control it. And Votolato called for the foul, and he can't believe it. He felt he was wrestled to the ground. Now it's De Silva. Lafon wants it back. He's not going to get it back. Now he is. Good cut, and he's into the box. Lorang plays it out. Votolato up the wing, out of bounds. Smith trying to clean things up. Herrera plays Toko in. And Toko comes all the way back to win the tackle. He finds Garcia. Garcia trying to show a little bit of skill, slips and falls, but he's back up and gives it right away to McLean. Toko. Morera leaves it for him. Toko tries to split two players and can't. Lorang clears it. Birch goes up and heads it strongly. Oh, and there's a foul. And no foul. They're actually going to let him throw it. Aaron Smith is going to throw this ball in. Now, number 16, Dennis Alvarado, is going to come back on. He's going to replace Adam McLean. Number 7, Zay Garcia comes back on. And Zay Garcia gets his first touch, and it's with his arm. Haywood's got Votolato wide if he wants to play quickly. But Lorang's going to hit this long. Flicked on by Sawyer. Alvarado trying to get on the end of this. Alvarado with it now. Over to Felix Gonzalez-Dalmes. Headed but not controlled. And Wilson chases down. And it'll be UC's ball. Number 6, Lescano with it. Finds Jaime Beacom. Poked away from him. And we're going to have some conversation about this, and the referee says, nope, there was an extra touch I saw, and it's going to be UC's ball. Lescano comes back and wins it anyway, and Haywood coming up from his stopper position, doing a real nice job of winning those loose balls in the middle of the field. Gonzalez-Dalmes chases it down. He's got Sawyer running for him. Sawyer tries to put Votolato in, but it's cleared for a corner. And University City really now starting to show the dominance. They're controlling the midfield, which is really the key to any match. And they look more dangerous going forward. This is Sawyer now, hitting it all the way to the far post. Headed up and out, and we're going to have a goal kick. Bobby Votolato getting his head to it, but unable to really put it on goal or do anything. And Matt Morera is going to come out. Luis Guerrero comes on to replace him. Looks like Andrew Garcia is going to go up front. Coach Victor Alonso sticking with his system. Sawyer comes off again, and this time he's replaced by number 13, Taylor Giffen, who was off for a bit. Giffen and Toko go up, and Giffen gets the worst of it. Lorang. Lorang out to the edge of the box. Giffen heads it. Still up in the air. And Zé Garcia clears it. Toko looking for Lafon in the middle. Lafon with his quickness. And Lafon's going to go get this. Andrew Garcia wisely knew he was in an offsides position and let it go. Now Lafon's got it, curling it, and a goal! Oh my! What a brilliant individual effort! Eric Lafon putting it into the corner for Andrew Garcia. Garcia couldn't touch it, so Lafon raced 20 yards and got on the other end of his own pass. Then he cuts it back and hammers it into the far upper corner where Edgar Hakame could only watch. Oh my, what a goal. This is our third game here at Torero Stadium, and that was phenomenal. And we're all tied at 1. So it's University City 1, Point Loma 1. Here in the boys Division 3 CIF final from Torero Stadium on the campus of USD. Haywood has got a player out here wide. It's Lascano. Lascano still with it, right through the middle. Giffen keeps it. Votolato driving it long for Beacom, who flicks it on. That's Birch, number 15. Birch holding it up. Beacom, he'll take a shot from the outside. It's right at the goalkeeper, Martinez. And Martinez finally gets a handle on it. Lafon getting a little nick there, and Andrew Garcia coming back to win it. Andrew Garcia's got a player on the far side, but Lafon is who he gives it to. And it's hammered out of bounds. Aaron Smith up to take the long throw. And it's over Meslin's head. It's a great throw. Toko unable to get under, and he skies it over the bar from about 25 yards out. So Lorang pounds it upfield. Zé Garcia, I don't know what Coach Victor Alonso said to him when he took him off, but he's come on and played like a house of fire, winning loose balls in the midfield and challenging for every ball that it comes close. And there he is again. Oop, couldn't control though. But Meslin no longer has the run of midfield. There's a ball in for, oh, and they let it go. Alvarado with a shot across the goal mouth. It wasn't on target, and wisely, the defender let it go. I think that was Aaron Smith, number 10. So Morera's going to come back on. He'll replace Luis Guerrero. Wilson takes the kick, and Giffen wins it. De Silva now racing up from the right back position. Quickly plays Garcia in. Back to De Silva. Lafon running through. And Zé Garcia all alone. Tries to chip it in. Lafon cut down, and there's a free kick, yes. And this is a dangerous spot, just about 22 yards out, right in the middle of the field. Eric Lafon with his quickness now causing all kinds of trouble for the Centurion midfield. And they ask for 10 yards. Toko with the right foot, Lafon with the left foot. Let's see who takes this. Morero's in the goal. Hakome waits. Toko with the right foot. Oh, and it's over. Boy, he got all of it too, just about a yard high. Well, Point Loma has certainly clawed their way back into this match. And it happened long before the goal. You could see him starting to win the balls in midfield. Zay Garcia with a foul. But they're being more physical and challenging for every ball. Loscano all alone here before Lafon shuts him down. Meslin flicks it on for Birch. Morera now playing in the right midfield slot. Excuse me, left midfield slot. Can't keep it in play. Alvarado trying to turn. Goes all the way into the corner. Holds it. And it's intercepted. Andrew Garcia wanted that ball at his feet. Couldn't get it. Loscano. He's got Alvarado in and played it behind him. Oscar Martinez handles it easily. And his punt out well across midfield. Lorang. Meslin leaves it for Giffen. Back to Meslin. Tried to play the give and go once too many times. And a vocal crowd on that far touchline. The University City crowd farther to the left. The Point Loma crowd right there on top of midfield. And Votolato hearing it from the crowd now. Wilson heads it up in the air, stays in. Gonzalez Dalmes can't keep it. And it'll be Point Loma ball. Da Silva steps through two tackles, a third one, and Haywood says not a fourth. Martinez in quite a colorful goalkeeper outfit tonight. Now here's Giffen. He'll switch it all the way to the other side looking for Jaime. And that ball's over the top. Jaime Beacom had all the time in the world and really couldn't get a better ball in. Should have. Number 5, McLean coming back in for University City. Number 18, Becerra coming in for Point Loma. He replaces number 3, Felipe Gonzalez. And Alvarado comes off. Meslin, Beacom. Point Loma takes over. Wilson, Garcia. Wilson still. Lafon, can he get there? Boy, he's quick. And all the way across here. Can he keep it in? Nice job by Grant Da Silva. Grant Da Silva with the give and go with Garcia there. Now he's in the left corner here. Garcia steps over and wins the tackle. Nicely done. Somehow pops back up on his feet. And Loscano clears. But only as far as Smith. Zay Garcia and Point Loma really starting to string together the passes now. Just muscled off the ball. And here's Birch. Birch streaking down the left side. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. He's got Meslin in the middle if they can pick him out. And they couldn't. Gonzalez-Dalmes still with it. Steps over the tackle. Now his cross from the left side. Oh, McLean can't get to it. Giffen with a thunderous shot from 25 yards. That ball went straight into the stands, but he got all of it. He hit it hard. Grant De Silva. C. Garcia. Wilson. Garcia. Andrew. Lafont trying to get on the end of it. Puts Lorang under tremendous pressure and forces a throw-in. His quickness has really continued to be a problem. Andrew Garcia collects now. Toko. Oh, and he's knocked down hard. Toko plays Garcia quickly before anyone can pay attention. There's Morera. Oh! Morera at the back post, headed it on goal, but Hakome, very alert, making the save. Birch collides. It was head-to-head with De Silva. And De Silva's holding his mouth. I hope he's got all his teeth in there. And Coach Alonso's going to go out and see how he's doing. The Point Loma head coach is Victor Alonso. His assistant, Victor Montenegro. So, De Silva's up, and he'll step off the field. Luis Guerrero replaces him. Lorang. It's up there for a long time and headed over the top by Giffen. Boy, Martinez is a short goalkeeper, and it looks like the UC team is really going to attack him in the air, force him to come off his line, because they've got some big bodies they can throw in front of him. Wilson. Toko flicks it on for Andrew Garcia. What a great turn. And he burst past Haywood. Can't stay on his feet, though. Headed up in the air for Birch. Smith draws the foul, yeah. Smith just beat him to the ball. And now it's Wilson on the far side. Morera clips it by one man. Nice job by Gonzalez. And Lorang just plays it off the nearest player and out of bounds for a throw-in. That was Toko who took the blast from Lorang. Loscano. Giffen straight up in the air. Beacom, can he get to it? Yes. He's got Birch. Birch got a player on either side. That's Gonzalez-Dalmes racing on, but he's not going to get there in time. Martinez very quick off his line. You can see how athletic Martinez is. He's not the tallest goalkeeper, but he's very quick. And when he comes, there's no hesitation. Andrew Garcia cuts by two players. By a third, and gives it up. Wilson wisely switches it over here to Morera. His first touch wasn't good. Gonzalez got it, but couldn't keep it. Excuse me, that was Guerrero. Luis Guerrero, number 2, who gave it up. Now it's Meslin racing at the defense. Boy, he's just taking players on. Jaime Beacom on the right side of the box. Cuts it back into the box, and really nobody there. Giffen can't get the shot off. Big tackle. And it'll be Point Loma's ball. Toko steps around his man. Out here to Morera. Morera chipping it into the box, and really Lafon was checking into him. So a bit of miscommunication there. We're just under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. University City 1, Point Loma 1, and it's been a great game. Point Loma came out strong. University City really took the game by the horns for a brief period of time, and Point Loma got back in it. Now there's Martinez off his line. Giffen gets ahead to it. Toko collects. And Gonzalez Dalmes. And Birch is offside. Oh my. A tremendous crowd on the far side and cheering their two schools on. This is everything you want in high school athletics. Although I hope some of those chants over there stay within the bounds of sportsmanship. Martinez plays Wilson quickly. Wilson tried to find Garcia. There's Zay Garcia. He's got Lafon. Oh, and Lafon was fouled from behind. And he looks at the referee and wanted a card, I think, but wasn't going to get one. But certainly Lafon causing problems in the defense. Now Zay Garcia brings it back. Marcos Becerra driving it in from the right side. Toko holds it in for Zay Garcia. And there's the halftime whistle. So at the end of the first half, University City 1, Point Loma 1. A couple of nice goals. The first one by Jonathan Sawyer for University City put him up 1-0. But it was Eric Lafon with just a fabulous individual effort to tie it up. And we'll be back with second half action. We're back for the second half here at Torero Stadium in the Boys Division III CIF Soccer Final. The University City Centurions and the Point Loma Pointers all tied at 1, and we've got 40 minutes of soccer to decide this. Of course, if this game is tied at the end of regulation, they will play overtime. If it's tied at the end of overtime, they will be declared co-champions. Aaron Smith. Giffen with Alvarado, 1-2, and boy, Smith getting in the middle of everything there. Vodolado, and Zay Garcia hits it straight up in the air. Wilson just pounds it into the center circle. Sawyer and Andrew Garcia fight there for it. Andrew Garcia settling things down now. He plays Smith. Smith has Wilson here wide. They switch the field. They go all the way over to Grant De Silva. De Silva still looking forward. Got nobody. And finally, dispossessed by Sawyer. And De Silva fouls him from behind, and the crowd gets all over him. De Silva really didn't have any place to play. I mean, nobody opened up for him. He was looking to play the ball away. He didn't want to keep it. Lorang. Up high into the box. Kevin Hicks tries to clear it, headed to the far post and just wide. Oh my. Dennis Alvarado just missing the far post. He had plenty of time to line that up too. And a mistake by the Point Loma defense, giving up that opportunity. That was silly. Martinez plays it away. See Garcia playing in Becerra. Morera can't turn with it. Wilson intercepts. And it's right out of bounds. Now Meslin. That was a kind of a hopeful ball for McLean, and McLean ends up on the end of it. Shot wide, and boy, McLean didn't get all of that. He'd like to have that one back. Martinez plays Wilson. Hicks finds De Silva. Andrew Garcia. A lot of space. Lafon now. Eric Lafon, the goal scorer. Comes all the way across the field to Wilson. Wilson drives it to the far post. Oh, he's got a man there. He had Morera. Not Morera. Couldn't get enough on the shot, though, to trouble the goalkeeper, Hakome. Wilson heads it forward. Alvarado turns his man and is fouled. Lorang. He's got 6 big bodies in the box, 7. And they're going to see if they can break this tie. He mishit the ball. McLean heads it back across the goal mouth. And it's cleared. Toko. Lafon on the far side. This is going to be a bit of a foot race. His first touch is up high. Tries to flick it over Lascano. Lascano plays it back to the goalkeeper. And Hakome taking it off his chest did a nice job to handle a tough ball. Alvarado to McLean. McLean right down the middle. And Wilson clears. Nice job. Birch was bearing down on the goal. Hicks. Hicks dribbles it straight out of bounds. Not what the coach wanted to see. Lafon now running at the heart of the defense. He tried to get Morero in. And it'll still be Point Loma ball? No. It'll be a throw-in for University City. Lascano from nearly a midfield. Now he creeps up a little bit. Sawyer, the goal scorer, finds Meslin. Meslin to Giffen. Meslin's knocked to the ground again. The referee says play on. Alvarado in the box. He cuts back and loses it. Giffen heads it up. And look at Oscar Martinez, so far off his line with confidence. Gathers it up and plays it out quickly. De Silva to Garcia. Garcia slips, and he fouls Lascano. De Silva up to midfield. Toko cannot control it. We got a foot race here, though, and Vodolata gets to it. Point Loma's ball. Smith. Finds Toko. Toko slips and falls. Becerra, he's looking across for Garcia. Comes right back to him. Tries to get into the box, and it's poked away by Lorang. Now Alvarado, can he keep it? No. Wilson and De Silva are going to switch sides again. This is actually the side of the field that De Silva started on at the beginning of the match. Toko tries to turn his man, and he can't. And it'll remain Point Loma ball. Toko trying to get down to the end line. Just a little bit too hard. And a substitution now, Luis Guerrero coming in. Guerrero will play on the left side of midfield for Point Loma. Alvarado has it knocked away. Lafon running out again. This time he gets Morera into the goal. Morera! And he hits it right at the goalkeeper. Oh my. Oh, and Morera teed that up, but hit it right at Hakome. And here comes University City back the other way. Martinez off his line. Oh, and a foul, yeah. McLean knocks the goalkeeper to the ground, and that's the right call. The fans don't like it, the coaches don't like it, but when he goes up and heads the ball and gets hammered to the turf, that's a foul. And we're going to take a short break. It looks like he's going to be down for a while. We're ready to restart play here. Oscar Martinez is shaken up, but he's fine to continue. Guerrero and Alvarado giving chase, and Guerrero plays it away, but not until after the whistle. Vodolata leaves it for Lorang. Lorang to the edge of the box. Giffen tried to get on the end of it. Alvarado couldn't keep it. Now Lafon with Meslin all over him. And Lafon doesn't agree, but he gives the ball up to Lascano. Wilson, what an effort. Smith heads it away. Wilson finds Zay Garcia, but it's behind him. A little bit of shirt tugging, and the referee lets play go on. Meslin has a player on the far side. It's Sawyer. Sawyer and LaFawn battling it out. There's your 2 goal scorers. And a foul, yes. And Lascano is going to get to take a free kick. This is a dangerous ball here. It's right at the edge of the 18-yard box, just a couple of yards from the touchline. And Haywood's going to take this. Haywood driving this to the far post. Giffin's there, and Martinez, in amongst all those big, tall trees, comes out with it. Haywood hustling back, and oh, here's a chance. It's Guerrero with the goalkeeper out. Oh, and he scuffed his shot. I think Edgar Hakume just scared him enough as he was bearing down on him that Luis Guerrero panicked. All he had to do was shoot at the goalkeeper, I think, and the goalkeeper probably would have stuck his hands up. And now a substitution. Jaime Beacom's going to come back in. He's going to replace McLean. So they replace one big body with a bigger body. And University City just dodged a big bullet. Here's Guerrero again. He puts Toko in. Oh, and a nice play by Toko, and he was obstructed, yes. Good call by the official. Toko with a nice bit of skill as he flicked it between 2 defenders. And as they closed on the ball was already behind him, and then when he tried to scoot through, well, they blocked his path to the goal. So Sammy Toko now with a free kick just outside the penalty area, maybe 6 yards from the end line. And everybody, and it's finally cleared. I think it was Morera that had the shot. Now there's a ball knocked in, and Haywood's going to clear it. Meslin. Oh, he had Birch, and Birch's first touch was awful. Alvarado. And Smith clears, and it's over the top. Oh, and it takes a bounce, and Morero's on it. He's got Garcia with him. Into the box. 1 defender's down. And it's blocked out for a corner. And Moreno's saying, hey, where's my help? I needed somebody to get into the box for me as Moreno was forced out wide by the defense of University City. So they play short. And it's crossed in, and Giffen heads it out. LaFawn at the edge of the box. His left-footed shot just goes over and wide. And Alvarado comes off, and Felix Gonzalez-Dalmes comes on. Gonzalez-Dalmes played really well when he came on as a substitute in the first half. Let's see what he does here. And Luis Guerrero goes off, and he's replaced by number 12, Roberto Osuna. Osuna started the match and didn't play very much in the first half, and let's see what he does here in the second half. Meslin running right at the defense. Meslin, he's got Sawyer wide. Sawyer's shot, redirected, no! Oh, Birch overran the ball by about a stride and tried to reach back and redirect it and couldn't. And a terrific chance, by the way. De Silva. Oh, and he gives it away. Tackled away by Garcia. And Garcia tried to get the throw as well and couldn't. And Votolato will throw this in. Hicks plays it up into the bleachers. No, off the facing here at Torero Stadium. These near-side bleachers added when the San Diego Spirit moved into the stadium 3 years ago. And Hicks clears it out again. San Diego Spirit spent 3 years playing in this stadium and before the WSA folded. But what remains is a beautiful soccer stadium that's tailor-made for events like this. And the grass here is in great shape. I was down on it before the game. It's a nice wide field. Oh, it's over his head, and it's a goal! Jaime Beacom, and I told you the big bodies that they were throwing in front of the goal would be a problem for Oscar Martinez, and University City scores. And it was Felix Gonzalez-Dalmes, the guy I talked about a minute ago when he came in as a substitute. It was his cross from the left corner that found Jaime Beacom. So a pair of reserves here off the bench have given the Centurions a 2-1 lead. Oh, and we're going to have a card. Yep. Andrew Garcia was fouled hard about 30 yards out from goal. Number 2, Bobby Volato, getting the yellow card and having to be substituted immediately. That is the rule in high school soccer. Let's see who comes on for him. Looks like it's going to be number 17, Zach Howe. Zach making his first appearance coming off the bench cold. Toko asked to wait for the whistle as he is going to get the wall moved back 10 yards. Toko and Garcia. Lafon wants this. This is for a little chip. Garcia's in the box. Nice bit of skill. To the far post. Oh, and headed off the crossbar. I think it was Giffen who got to it. Now it's Andrew Garcia offsides, and they're going to go over and have a word with the referee's assistant, but Smith's argument will fall on deaf ears. Well, it was Taylor Giffen rising at the back post, and he headed it off his own crossbar and kept it out of the goal somehow. Edgar Jacome was completely beaten. Now Hicks. Looking for Morera. Osuna. Morera. Morera can't control, and it's Meslin now. Smith knocked to the turf. No call by the official. De Silva playing a little give and go, and it's Gonzalez-Dalmes. His chip into the box looking for Beacom again. And a foul. Oh, and they give it away. Sawyer and Lafon. And Lafon lobbying hard for throwing, but can't get it. And Zach Howe comes right back off the field. And Bobby Votolato goes in. Eric Anderson, the head coach for University City, knows he needs his best forward backs on the field in a tight 2-1 game like this. The assistant coach for the Centurions is Keith Kennedy, who's also been up and down the sideline here tonight. Together they've done a fantastic job getting the Centurions here to the championship final. Lascano will take the throw-in down there. Into the box. And Loscano's going to get another chance. Yes, he is. He puts it in. Oh, no, and it takes a funny bounce and somehow goes into the goal. Oh, my. Loscano's cross for Jaime Beacom was let go by Oscar Martinez, and the ball somehow curled into the far post and into the goal. And University City takes a 3-1 lead. Well, that was about as bizarre a goal as you're going to see in a game.
University City goal scored by number 6, Christian Loscano. Time was 60 minutes, 19 seconds.
And we've got substitutions that are going to be made.
Christian Loscano, 69. University City.
Andrew Birch is going to come off and take a breather. He'll be replaced by McLean, who started alongside Birch at the beginning of this match. Osuna wanted the ball. Instead, they tried to force it into Lafon. Now, Zay Garcia can't control, and Point Loma starting to look a little bit rattled now. Lafon with it still, and he's fouled by the goal scorer, Christian Loscano. That was a foolish thing because Lafon really wasn't going anywhere. If he kept possession, he was merely going to shield it. And we'll have a throw-in for Point Loma. Sammy Toko finds Lafon. Oh, a hard tackle, but the referee says play on. And it's McLean now running at the back too. Jaime Beacom running across for him. De Silva comes back and wins it and turns it upfield. Smith finds Andrew Garcia, who shows some good skill, but it's taken away. De Silva now pushing forward from his right back position. Meslin tried to put Birch through. And Martinez plays it out quickly to Wilson. There's still plenty of time left. About 18 minutes in the match. Oh, and Lafon had a golden opportunity when Giffen slipped. But he couldn't have anticipated Giffen's falling down, and ball goes off him and out of bounds. Another substitution here. Alvarado's going to come back in. He's going to replace Sawyer. Jonathan Sawyer, who scored the first goal of the game tonight, comes off, and I think he's given all he can give. I think he's hurting and really needs to come off. Birch. Off of Alvarado, it'll be Point Loma ball. Smith. A long way for Andrew Garcia. Toko for Lafon. And Lafon somehow keeps it. His cross, looking for Morera, couldn't find him. Andrew Garcia keeps it. And after colliding bodies, Andrew Garcia gets himself a yellow card and goes right to the sideline. And I'm not sure if the caution was so much for the foul, but for what he may have said afterward to the official, because center referee immediately signaled for him to go straight to the sideline. He did not want to hear another word. So we're going to see Carlos Oroja. Oroja is going to make his first appearance. He replaces Andrew Garcia while Hicks goes forward. Araujo goes into the back. Beacom holds it. Beacom gets it again. Gonzalez-Dalmes can't get to it. And Meslin intercepts. And just circles the wagon, holds everything up. Meslin knows he's playing with a lead, and he's got possession. There's no point in giving it away. Well, the intensity has certainly picked up here. With 15 minutes to play, and University City leading 3-1. Second half goals have been scored now by Jaime Beacom and Christian Lascano to give the Centurions the cushion that they have now. And number 11, Andrew Garcia, is back on after his yellow card substitution. Smith sees his effort flicked on by Hicks, but University City's right there now. Garcia frustrated again by the UC players and the official. Christian Lascano finds Jaime Beacom. Beacom switches the field. Oh, what a poor back pass. And Haywood's there. De Silva gets himself into the box. His cross, he leaves it. Oh, and Toko hits it up into the bleachers. Oh, he had all kinds of time to line that one up and get it on goal, and he couldn't do it. Birch comes back in. He'll replace McLean. McLean looks like he may be limping a bit. It's been a long season for these young men. Lafon plays Hicks in. They find Toko. Beacom. They give it away. Araujo. And a foul on Hicks. Or is it on Garcia? Garcia's still talking to the official. Beacom leaves it. Birch can't get to it. And offsides is Birch, yes. Birch tried to get himself back on sides, but never really came back all the way. Sammy Toko tries to turn and is whistled for the foul. And gets himself a yellow card. And I, again, think that caution was for a loss of temper, more so than the foul committed.
Attention spectators, your cooperation.
Another substitution now, making his first appearance. Billy Sardina comes in for Point Loma. Smith hammering it down the field. Morera leaves it for Lafon. Lafon. Sardina. His cross. Oh, dropped and knocked into the back of the net. Morera, ever opportunistic, makes it 3-2. Oh my, Edgar Hakome with a blunder of his own. And now each goalkeeper has given away a goal.
Matt Morera is number 64 and 67 after 6.
Matt Morera pouncing on the loose ball after Edgar Hakome dropped a ball with no pressure. And they're signaling for Alvarado to come off. And Sawyer's going to go back on. Well, Jonathan Sawyer was taken out when I think the UC bench thought a 3-1 lead was comfortable. It is no longer comfortable down on that field, and Point Loma is right back in this game. 3-2, University City leads in this boys Division 3 CIF final. Oh my! And Christian Lascano is going to get a foul, yellow card for a foul that he committed. The referee let play go on, and then rightly went back afterwards and cautioned the player. And what he did is Lascano reached out and grabbed his jersey as he went by. And that's an automatic caution. If you do that, you're going to get cautioned every time. So with Lascano off, Jaime Beacom will go back and play right back. McLean will come back on up front and replace Beacom. And Lorang tries to get UC out of its own end. Birch finds Meslin. Meslin showing his speed with the ball. Puts in Gonzalez-Dames. And his last cross from the left wing corner resulted in the goal, but this one is well behind. Oh, that was ill-advised. Sawyer intercepting that pass from Martinez. And oh, Martinez scrambles and gets it back. Oscar Martinez living dangerously. De Silva now coming forward. Running at the defense. Cuts into the middle. And Haywood comes out with it. Haywood still with it. Smith now. It's up and down both ends. Lafon out on the left wing. His cross partially blocked and falls right to Andrew Garcia. Z Garcia ends up with it. He finds Lafon? No. Lafon waited and Beacom stuck that big long leg out and intercepted the pass. Well, the intensity is certainly picked up, and the crowd hasn't sat down for the last half hour. Now, substitutions. Lascano's going to come back on for University City. Tocco is going to come back on for Point Loma. Adam McLean getting a workout just running back and forth to the touchline. Smith, long throw. Can it reach the box? Flicked on by Z Garcia. Oh, and Wilson puts it right back on. A great first-time play. And Lafon cannot control. Chris Wilson doing a great job all alone at the back, and just first time plays it right back the other way. Flicked on for Sawyer. Smith is there, though. Sawyer still with it. It's 4-on-3. He's got a man at the far post, and he can't get it there because Wilson steps in and knocks it out for a corner. Well, here come the Centurions. They're leading 3-2, and they're not content to sit on it. Felix Gonzalez-Dames. The left footer will take the in-swinging corner from the far side. It has been his inspired play on the left that's really helped University City to this lead. It's an in-swinger right at the keeper and batted away by Martinez off the line. Oh my! He stuck out his left hand and slapped it off the line as it was going in. Sawyer can't control it, and Smith clears it. Hicks challenges, and he's whistled for a foul. And the large Point Loma contingent in the stands over there boos the referee, but I think it was the right call. And Lorang just knocks it forward. Headed away, and De Silva's with it, and acres of space to run into. He's got 4 players ahead of him. It's Hicks on the right side. In for Garcia, chip to the far post. An own goal? No. Somehow, Hakome kept it out. I have no idea how he kept that out. Oh my. I thought Lescano had played it past his own goalkeeper. Z Garcia to Lafon, to Toko. And Lescano, who scored a bizarre goal earlier, nearly sticks one in his own net. Lafon finds Toko. Toko tries to turn. Now he does. Oh, nice bit of skill. The ball bounces into the penalty area. Wilson's back to get it as it's cleared. But the ball goes right to Smith. Aaron Smith turning with a man on his back. Wilson plays it square. To Arujo. To De Silva. In for Andrew Garcia. Cleared away, and Birch in a foot race with Wilson. And Wilson just clears it. Vodolato finds Giffen. We haven't seen the Centurion midfield control things like they did in the first half. And there's Z Garcia. And he's got Smith going forward. Now Toko in the corner all alone. He's got plenty of time. Let's see what he does. His cross deflected, and Meslin comes up with it. Wow. Wilson at the last minute ducks in and heads that ball away. Now it's De Silva again, running by one player, getting by a second before Giffen plays it out and into touch. Hicks. He'll try to reach the box? No. Araujo plays it in. De Silva can't keep it. Wilson again. Not the biggest player, but doing a great job. Now it's Morera. Lafon. Chips it in. Heads it straight up. Toko does, but Hakome holds it at the last minute. Oh, Smith slips on the wet turf. It does get a little wet here late in the evenings, and that's what we're seeing. Birch, Wilson. And Birch knocks it out for a goal kick. Araujo bringing it up. He finds Morera. Lafon into the box by himself. If he cuts it back, he's got lots of help. Oh my! Just couldn't get enough on it to get it to Toko. We nearly had a tie game. Less than 5 minutes to play. University City clinging to a 3-2 lead here against Point Loma in the Boys Division III CIF Final. Curled into the back post, and Morera hits it wide. That ball needed to go back across the face of the goal. And yet another substitution. McLean is going to come back in. Araujo plays it off his man, and he's going to get himself a throw-in. And quickly puts it back in. De Silva grabs it. Zay Garcia. Andrew Garcia. Lafon. Switches fields. Finds Toko in the corner with Lascano bearing down on him. That's a good battle. Smith now is committed to the attack. He was sweeping most of the night, but they need a goal to tie this up. His ball into the box. Beacom heads it straight up. And Sawyer breaks out with it now. He's got Birch on one side. And Birch is offsides. And it's a good call. And he doesn't like it, but he wasn't paying attention, and Wilson had snuck up on him and caught him offsides. Great play by Wilson. Wilson has really been holding the fort by himself back there for the last 15 minutes. And here comes Point Loma again. Araujo somehow gets it forward to Smith. He finds Lafon. They tried to put in Toko, and they couldn't get it to him. Zay Garcia. De Silva somehow stays on his feet. A shot blocked and a great save. And oh my, Andrew Garcia had two chances. Edgar Hakame making a great save. Number 5, McLean comes off again, and I don't know, I think this is just a tactical substitution here to waste time at the end. Coach Eric Anderson hoping that that final whistle will please blow because his team is under siege. Toko holding it, slips to the ground. Into the far post. Headed away. Nope, a handball. And they thought it might have been the final whistle. The UC fans are on their feet. The Point Loma fans are on their feet. How's this going to end? Oh, and a horrible giveaway. And there's the final whistle. And the Centurions have done it. University City High School, your boys Division III CIF champions. They defeat Point Loma by a score of 3-2, and the fans rush the field. This is going to hopefully not be a dangerous situation.